Still no news about Rarer, though. If only he was gone for good.
Hello! You must be the Mr. Flynn has been looking for you.
The Wild Hunt? Oh, uh-oh. Come on, let's go!
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This
looks like his appetite truly is
He's not seriously... everyone's here already!
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rarir to... But it's like he just vanished into thin... That is, until...
And we're sure that... Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reikir of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he will
There wasn't a shred of sanity.
Yeah, Oh.
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage.
Yeah, unless some...
The other thing is, how does someone who's
Beats me.
According to certain
there are many besides his name.
Exactly. I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still...
So, if we do nothing, last time we had...
Well, I do. Somewhere like the Eye of Crowdy.
a perfectly reasonable
I agree. We should split up.
Wait, why he's...
If I recall correctly.
That's right. Yes, it could well be.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky, but... And if we do run into...
That's when you follow the third rule of treasure hunting. I don't know.
Agreed. If any...
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Anefa, let's go!
Any leads?
Nope. It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. Oh.
So, you guys didn't find anything either?
Not loving the word.
I questioned a few, almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that...
He's been biding his tongue.
All we can do now is hope... Wait, he's actually here?
No, it's Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Let's get over there, quick!
No time for questions. Stop him!
This is insane.
Yehuda, get Kutar out of here!
On it.
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now, You shall plunge into darkness. Thalindus, soon I will find a way.
Watch out!
Made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get...
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by convention.
I have a question. When me and Anetha showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her. We weren't there for the whole thing.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started.
Kutar, can you shed any...
Kutar. Cross-checking database.
Wait.
There are many reasons I've never met why he holds me in.
Kutar.
There are many potential... It is also possible that... But, right?
A counter strategy? That we don't stand a chance against? Surely our only option is... No, I can't say that.
Running is our only option.
Huh?
You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have?
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time.
Wait, what?
Doesn't that make sense? A coyote doesn't stop for... What is it, The Frost Moon Scions have a...
We can't just roll over and...
Yeah. Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive...
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now.
River's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's...
But...
Kutar, I know why you left. They would make self-centered wishes. Force you to accept meaningless offerings in return. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change. After much reflection, any relationship based on need, you were born here.
Thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm up very well then.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant.
It is. But I find it very draining. I barely managed to pull it off just now. Rejected by the world. My power is dwindling. Like a lake, cut off from its source.
What do you mean, rejected by the...
The 3 moons belonged to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From them, the 3 moons are not one and the same, yet but this method of recovery is pain.
It's the Wild Hunt!
Even faster than we expected. We'll have...
See how those wild hunt creatures are running away from us.
Then what are we waiting for?
Receive my blessing.
defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust-up.
Look, it ain't...
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
Hold up! How are you? Uncle Varka! You're back from Amsvartnir? Whoa! You're Varka? Grand Master of...
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hell.
Oh, is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move! There's no...
Wow! Where are we? This...
Well, that goes without saying. AKA, the black market of int. As an expeditionary... Anyway, where were we? Folk, allow me to introduce myself.
Wait, you look way...
Well, definitely feeling some of that back pain today.
Another.
Yep. My squad took heavy injuries and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to... I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's a... So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the... Maybe I'm part of the equation.
Note to self, Uncle Varka's strength rating.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now. So,
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, the Kutars... that's a lot to take in.
I'm truly... You stood with us against the wild hunt.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan and, to be perfectly honest, but now that a new...
A new Very...
Who else? That said, while I was explaining everything just now...
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. From what you've said, I don't know who or what could pull something like that off.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log. A Nodcrian Ratnik's Field Journal.
Oh,
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them. Still, it's safe. Your intel also explained, but once we looked into it, it turned out to be I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began well, but is it even possible? The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari. Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So, what do we do now? Got any idea?
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. Let's go through. First, we need to figure out how, to my knowledge...
what if there was a way to tap into a new power?
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon. They say that I now bear the frost.
Hold on. Are you suggesting...
The iridescent moon.
That's right.
The 3 moons...
According to my analysis,
I know a way, but...
The Experimental Design Bureau? Are you saying...
yes. I must speak with...
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted.
Then that's settled. As you saw for your people's obsessions, the Wild Hunt has plagued not...
It's true. If Kutar hadn't given...
But where would we even start?
Oh? That's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so painstakingly meticulous when it comes to dealing...
She heard me.
Boss! What are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal.
Details. Miss Neffer, since his failed ambush, We can't do this without the Curatorium. But
Wait a sec. Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot?
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help?
Allow me to introduce...
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase. Well, this certainly...
So you're just
Why should I get involved?
What if we told you?
Oh?
I can't put a If you insist...
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a moon chanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing the donation box around among the faithful.
Boss, just a thought. If they come up short, maybe you can take the difference. Things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now. If there's any way we can make this work...
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well, Yehoda, I will help. But Flint's, that fragment that Rerir was after, do you still have it on you?
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
Wait, you had...
Shh. This is...
I get it. We all have things we'd rather keep to ourselves. And that brings me to the third and final item. I'm in for this part.
Count me in too.
Come off it, you! I'm way ahead of you here. Enough of the discuss once they're ready.
I like it.
No biggie.
All right then. Once your team is...
Lady Damselette. Wait. And you we've been doing our best to mind our own business lately.
Huh! You really think that's...
We're not looking for any trouble. I just want to see some...
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive out of consideration for our former ties?
Let them in.
But...
Are you going to make me repeat that?
No.
Sandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance day.
So tell me, actually, before you answer that...
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time. Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past,
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
What? Huh? You mean the
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino. Is she not?
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the rooster and Regrator.
Rerir is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, I must first retrieve the lost... Is that a no, then?
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him.
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever.
I bet you served them the worst.
First Rosaline, now you?
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time.
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment. Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around. Well, I guess we are overdue for it. Have Fabronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? If my tea meant that much to you, Maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't your brightest move, back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection.
But that protection didn't come for free. I just got tired. That's all. It brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on, it may be a different...
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I do. The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. I get why you left. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we... that might be your plan, but it sounds like... Huh? Listen.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight...
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this. Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself? You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can afford to worry about... Go on, get out of here. You mean... Stay and watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk. Don't tell me what to do! Stare all you want, Columbina.
I know. But thank you,
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their melodrama and sentimental nonsense is Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful Polonia, get in!
I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this, once and for...
She's not here. Where did she go?
Hey! Over here, you big...
Cursed moon. Go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten...
So this is your method.
Good deduction.
Whoa!
I'm not sure exactly.
I've never faced Rere. On the other...
If you ask me, you're about as far...
Once I take a jump, and also how to make... Death is the one...
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death.
For once, I agree. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary.
Eh?
That shady merchant who...
Come on, boss. Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Hey.
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how
Dori Sangama Bay?
If you want to make it big and not cry, it's all about connections. It was back when I first arrived, and wouldn't you know it, that's when I've been giving her a 30% plus any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sung. So, let me guess.
You guessed correctly. What have you got in the way of survival gear?
The one type of gear I've never been short of. At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you...
What if I told you it's...
Is that so? Then we really are...
You're...
a powerful woman, if you're willing to...
Then, let me put it in...
Of course not! I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, no! This is for my personal use only!
Let's just say favors are the worst.
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 Mora. Deal?
Deal.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me. So remember, don't be... Now then, let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past. I made it. I don't recognize this style. Simple for... Looks like the fear... Unless this... Anyway...
Hi, Reverie. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I'll test it out. And P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack.
They didn't sign their name.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. Joseph asked for... But if he...
The Lindis. That's the same...
Grain imports keep falling. Honestly, I don't care if it's...
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of... That would explain... They even use...
I've just about saved up enough now.
Making a big purchase. He really is, despite what he's been... Did Rary rip it?
Before I met you, the burial plate, it was you.
This is just trivial. The bear...
Reverie! Dane! Oh, and,
Hello there, Reverie. You need not address me so formally.
He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for...
So, what are we...
Hey, don't look at me. As far as I see it...
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question?
Who'd have thought the great Twilight Sword was an...
I just didn't expect you to be the first one to...
Yeah.
If you...
So, are you planning to come clean about your job then?
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point.
Come on, stop being such a member of the King's Guard.
Of course he does.
Me? Same old, nothing much to... What's up?
It's nothing.
Vedifulnir, Dainslift's elder brother. Renowned throughout the court of Conria, and yet, despite the gulf, does he even know me? Does he see me as a... Why did he react so...
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rere looked like back. Perfectly normal. As frightening as this monster is in the present, there's something even more unsettling about seeing the human he used.
Felindis? You're back early?
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. How's your... Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter? Has your boss been...
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
Vedifulnir showed up today, too.
Ah, Mr. Vedifulnir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up...
He overheard Dainslift mention that I'd recently proposed, and seemed to have an issue with it.
So, you're worried? You could be such a child sometimes, Revier. We're nobodies. Why would the Visionary be concerned about us? I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry. You worry too much, Revier. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not?
So, you do remember?
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this.
All right. Take your time. Just... Nobody's. Sounds about right. In the eyes of people like Vedifulnir and Dainslift, can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Meanwhile, every idea they come up with, every decision they make, the opposition tried to speak out. But nothing came of it. A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry it. What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Can he ever find truth? Felindis? It's nothing. You were right. Fate has never smiled upon nobodies like us. But by the same token, it's unlikely to bear a grudge against us either. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together.
See? You just need to stay positive, Revier. I can feel your warmth, your breath. You're right there, right by my side. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain, and that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile, my love. Let go of that frown.
You're right, Felindis. I've just been...
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening. Speaking of which...
You go ahead. I just have a few things to...
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started, but...
Relax. I'll be there. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take it one thing at a...
All right. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rere was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services. By giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member, he clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancé. Let's dig up.
Our last operation was a resounding success.
After all these years since the...
Indeed. Conria has no...
That's... Many of its secrets remain...
You still haven't told her what...
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that...
You didn't choose this,
But I'll sure as heck be the one to... Speaking of which... Someone...
Your concerns are not... Take care, right?
Thanks, Thorkel. Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. There are things you shouldn't know. The Moonlit Dynasties are a thing of the past. Could that be why? I have to get a clear answer.
Rerir seems to be very concerned by Vedderfenir and Dainsleif, the Visionary and Twilight. I've investigated this whole area now. Should I try somewhere else?
So, he's late after... Are you waiting for someone?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm... May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what do you want?
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of our kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk. Not long ago, the Ray here of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And...
Wait. Hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rerir, and he claims to be one of the King's Guards.
What did you
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's...
How strange. Rerir was nowhere to be seen in that memory. It clearly belonged to Thelindis. Rerir couldn't possibly know what happened. Why would her memories appear? The ceremony won't last much longer.
So that was your doing?
Any more questions, and I'll have...
I gotta admit...
I'm just as curious. Luckily, we managed...
So far, so good. Especially the group.
If you're worried about...
If I know boss...
They might not have seen us yet. Oh, that's enough. If they spot us, they'll run straight. Quick, hide! We almost got spotted. Phew. That was a close call. Watch out! He's coming this way! Keep going. We're nearly there. This is the final hurdle. Oh, there's no end to these things!
Fire.
Fire? Wait, what's that smell? Oh no! There's a fire!
Zandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina. The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your... Freedom comes at a heavy price, doesn't it?
It's Arlequina!
Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the...
It's been a while, Arlequina.
Stupid right here of stupid Solnar. He sure doesn't pull his...
Excuse me, do you...
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Wait a minute.
Hello, Miss Sandrone.
Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from nearly every minute.
You've got it.
Wait a second. Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard.
It's a relief to see you all made it.
Huh?
I returned ahead of...
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end.
I see. But first, who do we...
Greetings. I was in...
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes.
You are well informed.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
A Fatui Harbin.
The atmosphere in here just got really...
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess...
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Things don't always... Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's what...
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have... We have our own way of doing things here in Nodcry. But
I know there's been a lot of... That's why I'm here, as a gesture of good faith. I'll be frank. I can help. Anyway, what else is on the agenda?
She says she'll be frank, then completely skip, but she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fool.
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed.
All right, listen up, everyone. First, we now know that...
The dregs of the Crimson Moon.
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the
To my knowledge, long ago, but one day...
Still, long after the Crimson... In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, what's the matter?
Verfnir, Rheindaughter, Flinders.
Interesting. Anything else?
Well...
Oh, and one more thing.
Well, the Lindis, it...
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she... Oh yeah. Just like how it was with the captain.
If we could...
It's possible. That merchant...
All right, then. Traveler, as for the...
On the way over here, at this rate, the people living...
I'll head back to...
Feels good, no... Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, I'll hold the fort for now. Then discuss our next move with Flints, Ino, and Anefa when they get back.
All right, then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything...
We'd better get moving, too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Stay safe, everyone.
We're back. Did we get here a little early?
A tad late. The others have already... Everything going
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now. Oh, right! Inefa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed with Flint's?
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to... But according to Flint's intel, that was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength.
Flint's. With everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across Nodcry are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. I know. I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something. And Effa and I will head back over to Amsfartnir to see if there's a...
Database updated.
What does that mean?
They were betting on how you'd respond after hearing...
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? That's hardly worth betting on.
We already decided that Inefa should go investigate. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone.
Here, this will serve.
Arlecchino, hold up a second! We still haven't got this.
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the
Huh? Are you serious? Isn't you're a descendant of that
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first looked, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a what's more. Exactly. Together with my own investigations over the past few years, for instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent. Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power. You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough.
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes. And that's the reason I'm always
Oh, sounds
Anyway.
Paimon has a question. So, the Crimson Moon that the Carians used to worship was actually the... Does that mean that the Carians were to the...
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like. But I would later on, still.
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar when I looked at you.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the... Anyway, time is again. I just want to make sure...
That's right. The iridescent moon...
Deal. Then let's get started.
Get what started? What is it?
When I first became a Harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called Harry, also known as Leobranto Inamorat. You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story in the Crimson Moon era. Or so...
Beyond the bounds of this world?
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpass... They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally... The adults embraced the children. The book leaves...
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space.
There's no fireplace here.
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two... Those burned away by such flames. In short, I can open up... The catch is I'll need... Very well. Then I'll open it.
Traveler, spare me a little more moonlight if you would. Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now. It should be enough.
Mistress of the 7 hues of ages past, Great Mother of the present, Crimson-clad Sovereign of the 2 realms. By fire severed, by fire renewed. I offer offer myself now and beseech your descent. One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear...
Got it! I sense a sinister gloom inside, but also the familiar light of the moon. I feel that I'm about to meet an old friend who...
I sense your presence and bring you death and rebirth. Wait, why are you? You have crossed over from another world, transcended fate itself. I have no right to.
Is that the abyss? It's practically filled the entire place.
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss.
Careful. There's something spooky about this place. Feels like something is lurking in the bump. Haimon's right behind you. Whatever you do, don't run off without her. By the way, Kalambina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that possible?
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
Huh? Huh? For real? That's way too high!
No. I'm not sensing anything up there. It's coming from under the mountain.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of weird... Wait, see that? Looks like...
Bring it!
Looks like a device from the time of Kyria. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Oh, if we can activate it, we might find some clues. Hey, look at that! Do you think these mechanisms might be the...
Thalindus, we'll leave the rest of the
I hope this isn't...
Thalindus? Is that Rere's girlfriend? Oh
The Abyss has made... Maybe that's why...
Whenever I see this waning moon, for me,
Oh, looks like the Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
Bring it!
see. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the... if it really does exist. With the abyss in... Oh, Revier. With every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria, if only I could...
Hey, look! The moon's reflection is back to normal! Belindis' voice...
It must be. For within it, I sense the
Then there's no time...
Bring it!
These things are so creepy! Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow. That must be the iridescent moon's marrow! Oh, but we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it! Yoo-hoo!
Incinerate! Bring it!
Hang in there! We're so close!
The blazing sun! Incinerate!
the iridescent moon's marrow. Still burning away. If we can purify the abyssal power. And so... is it you? blessed. I can see you once more. I'm sorry. I lied to you. The moment tell me. You look so... But trust me when I say that everything happened.
What was that all about? It sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost...
Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost moon, for a fading soul like...
But anyway, we've got... Alright. That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon.
Huh?
Oh, lifeless damsel.
Oh. Hurry! The place is collapsing!
It wants to trap us here.
Who's it? The Abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy.
Give it back! The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart! Finally! Huh? Oh no! The exit's blocked! They're back! Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise.
Hey, it's...
What are you waiting for?
Oh, is that you, Arlecchino? Wait, your hands! They're...
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will. No. I have...
Oh...
As much as I'd like to call it a favor.
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moon... Feeling stronger?
Hey, Columbina! Are you...
I'm fine. Our powers are...
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other...
It's just... one more ray of... It's okay. I can take it.
How about now?
At the very least, I want to see...
Well, when I first met you, you didn't strike me, but now...
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. All I'll say is this. Once... All right.
You're the...
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway, let's get going. There are more urgent things...
It was a close call, but we got the iridescent moon's marrow, and we... Do you think the... Oh! Hey, Flint's!
All is well.
I ran into Miss...
You seem rather...
I certainly am. Fighting alone can get...
We meet again.
Albedo! What are you...
Thankfully.
These two courageous, and given how people of outstanding talent tend to cross...
So? Who's your travel buddy, Albedo?
Why don't you come and introduce yourself?
A gentleman of few words, I see. And a rather stern countenance.
It's nice to meet you. Again. We've technically met before.
Wait a sec! You're Mini Derp?
That's right. It's me. I'm glad to see...
By the way, he says it's okay if you drop the mini.
Yeah, I'm not as mini as I used to be.
Interesting, isn't it? The first...
Wow! You look so different! In a good way, of course.
Thank you, Paimon. And although you're as mini as ever, I understand that...
Wow! You're such a smooth talker now!
Personally, I think when people call her...
You're absolutely...
She's...
Uh-oh. People are talking.
Judging from your
It's getting crowded here.
No need.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'll be meeting Sen.
We really appreciate your help.
Oh, come on.
I understand.
Oh, this place is hopping. It's probably a good thing one of us...
Are you saying we're about to run out of...
As a matter of fact,
I overheard your little chit-chat outside, by the way. Though, it looks like we have another new face. So
frankly, you and Paimon are the only...
This here is Deanslip, colleague of Tibet's greatest guide, Paimon, and greatest adventurer, the Traveler. Well, not exactly colleagues, more sort of... friends.
When someone else jumps in to do the announcing, you know you're...
Let's hear what he...
When he comes...
From the looks of it, you're about to hold a meeting.
as the saying goes, though...
After all this time...
Is he being sarcastic?
Hey, he's your brother. Why you ask?
I've still...
Oh, good point.
I wonder what's taking...
Perhaps you should go and check in with her.
I just got...
Miss Nefer doesn't strike me as the type to share under such circumstances.
Oh, but it's fine.
What can I say?
Impressive.
As I'm sure Miss...
Another trick is to simply hide in the background.
Spoken like...
Anyway, looks like we've got some feel free to chat. Truth be told...
You're not alone there. Eat Lua's...
Come on. Let's just keep this...
That goes with...
Anyone else in...
It's dangerous.
Then, in the name... Of course.
Is there something you'd like to say to me?
Yeah.
If you...
You do have a point. Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Great. And in return...
If that's what you had in mind, you should have said so sooner. I'd be happy.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
Indeed.
You're both awfully quiet. Have either of you...
That sounds like a...
I dabble, okay?
He's an...
I'm flattered.
If I ever get...
I'll bear that in mind.
Oh, whatever stuff...
Very well.
You can replicate...
I can try.
Thank you.
Ah, Miss Nefer. You made it after all. But what about Yehoda?
I'm here to give you a...
So... I didn't say anything. Right, Flints? Anyway, before... first up, we have Miss Lauma. As Moon... Nefer is leading the investigation into Rerer's background. Assisted by... Over here, we have Mr. Flints. a Ratnik and Guardian of the... For those of you who've never... Next up, we have the Moon Maiden, and then we have the Traveler, who's earned more titles than I could possibly hope to list out, so I'll spare you the rundown. And Paimon, the ultimate travel
Wow! That's a lot of people.
Miss Nefer, it looks like...
You think I haven't got...
That would be me, Miss Nefer.
And you?
Who I am.
Conrian, I assume. And what's with the mask? Are you trying to hide your identity? In any case,
My name is Dainsleif. And yet...
Really? Then you must have been...
You flatter me, but none of...
So you're both from Conria, and it's...
I'll tell you everything. I have never spoken openly of this before. But the truth, the visionary, Vedif, gold, and last, but not of the five, Rerir is the only one who remains a mystery to me. He never harbored grand ambitions.
In other words, you're saying that his change came as a shock to you?
That's right.
You mentioned how the Abyss...
Strangely, the fateful night when I came to hear of this, my fury knew no centuries on. But then...
So...
I cannot say. Uncovering...
Sounds pretty good to me.
Hey, enough with the...
Relax.
I'll give your proposal some
Before that,
Now that we've united the heart...
You've done so much for me. From the moment so far, even so.
Kutar.
Defeating the Reir of Solnari will be no easy task. While my strength slowly recovers,
Naturally.
We've considered several... Is it even possible to kill Rerir? Given Albedo's expertise in alchemy,
Understood.
As for the other two...
So you're placing... You sure have a talent for changing your tune, Miss Moonchanter. Timid like Yehoda one moment, then Flintz's insincere...
Ladies, please.
I have faith in you.
Oh?
This isn't about the money.
Look at them getting along so well.
And I'm the one they accuse.
Is that right? Well, maybe the fact that I'm willing to put my hopes in other people says more about me than you. But the fact is, I'll...
Anyway, we've got our plan, so let's get moving. Mr. Dainsleif, let's talk. And Traveler, once we're...
This whole experience... Why?
Thank you for waiting.
It's okay.
That's very Now, I trust you share my curiosity. We spoke at...
Dane has a lot of faith in us.
Likewise. I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me about why... That's one way to... All right. The reason I've... Think of this at once the ceremony... Lastly...
Well...
There's a little more in the event...
I second that.
So...
Good.
So, did Mr. Dainsleif tell you anything?
He told me that...
But surely...
If you think... But I do have my own professional reasons for taking this job. You think I'd turn down the opportunity to get a first-hand...
Well... All right.
All set over here, too.
Promise, Paimon, you'll be extra...
All right. Close. Phew. Could this be his pretty standard? According to Dane, is this where you keep your seat? He looks even gloomier than last time. I wonder what's changed. He looks even gloomy.
Today's files are in. Mail neutralized. This one should be... Female, 23. Occupation, neutralized. Another one for purged target. Sounds like she was the... No. Neutralized on... Just another nobody for... Come to think of it, Neutralized. Filed. I have no recollection. Female. Neutralized and... Filed. Male, 11. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed neutralized and... Male.
It's funny, isn't it? Your job is becoming both harder and easier at the same time, depending on how you look at it. Sooner or later, the Crimson Moon descendants will be completely wiped out. But as their numbers dwindle, they become harder and harder to track down.
That's not how it is.
Fortunately, however, most of the able-bodied adults have already been taken care of. The remaining weaklings will be increasingly easy to deal with.
No!
No. My job is to ensure the survival of the Eclipse Dynasty. And the only way to do that is by eliminating any and all potential threats. It's a perfectly legitimate line of work. Every single one of my colleagues can attest to my fairness. And if my friends were aware of the facts, I know they'd back me up too. Assuming, of course, that they were aware of all the facts. Mr. Vedifalnir? It's been quite...
Revier.
Tell me. Does someone in your position ever feel the need to...
It is indeed within my...
I was just thinking...
That isn't a lot. Ever since that...
Does it feel...
I'm afraid the no... You fear my...
That's...
The burden of prophecy.
So who exactly...
Or rather...
You're closer to his...
You say that as...
You are...
Very. Let me offer you, for many reasons.
Hold on. There's that same black fog again.
Wait. His name is Rerir, and he claims to be one of the king's guards.
What?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set...
Why are you telling...
Simple. I want you to kill him. You are the only person he would never...
No, absolutely not. I would never dream...
So you'll just stand by and watch him slaughter us to the last? Do not forget that the blood of the Crimson Moon flows in your veins, too.
The blood of the Crimson Moon? What does that matter now? The dynasty has long been dead and gone. You think that alone is reason enough for me to throw away everything I have?
Why wouldn't it be? You too were once a child of the Crimson Moon, just like me. Don't tell me you've never...
As long as you promise to abandon this pipe dream of restoring your dynasty, I can try to persuade him. Or have him persuade the Vinster...
Persuade the Vinster King? Do you even know why he's so obsessed with hunting us down? Why he keeps trying to force us to hand over our secrets? Over the Vinster King. A blind fool. His eyes clouded by powers from beyond this world. A petty little man with a miser's heart. If you can't bring yourself to do it, so be it. Just you watch. It won't be long before calamity descends.
The Rehir of Solnari. That really is quite a secret you've been keeping from me, Rerir. But who am I to talk? Am I really any better? I've kept my own past a secret. Love should be built on honesty. But ours was born from lies. And yet, is it really so wrong to hide things that would only make life harder? Vedifulnir must have, but I won't just sit by and no matter who I...
Huh? Was that Rerir who just walked past the window? Doesn't it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Those people at the deli.
Enough already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises, so just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that, and you'll risk having your throat torn out.
Deli? Oh. They're talking about those people from the opposition. Right. I'd almost forgotten they used to run a deli.
But surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be. We're not going to survive this. Felindis, are you even...
Sorry, Freether. My mind... I heard you, though. You're talking about what Rerir said. He's just following the king's orders. He's a secret agent, and it's his job to hunt down rebels.
By the time you first met him, he'd already taken lives. Maybe he was using you from the very beginning.
No. Rerir has no idea I have anything to do with the Crimson Moon. Truth be told, apart from my teacher, pretty much no one.
But as Orlog said, who could possibly talk sense into that raving lunatic of a king?
I'll work something out. Trust me, I'm with you. Don't forget that Rerir is an Eclipse operative. For now...
If even you can...
I won't speak in his defense. Here, hold on to this. If an opportunity to... I've got a job.
Another day, another round of assassination training. Training ground is just beyond this hidden passageway.
When you kill a person, doesn't it bother you when you end up covered in their blood?
Why would it? Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle, then choose your angle well. Keep your movements light and brisk, and the prey won't sense a thing.
I doubt that. I bet no one's ever died a quiet death at your hands.
I work clean. No traces.
That doesn't make it open and above board, though. The king just happens to need you right now. What if somebody doesn't?
That won't happen.
He's changed. Ever since he fell under the spell of that power. He only had to take out a handful of the guilty.
The ones I dealt with have always been guilty. And I've carried out my work flawlessly.
Pretending to sell flowers.
Yes, what about him?
He
I just don't get it! After everything he's done, why do you still stand by him? Or does it mean nothing to you that people keep dying?
No, that's not... Just hear me.
I need to go now, Thelindis. They're looking for us. You take care too, if you ever need a place...
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this, all subjects have observed no progress. Things are getting worse by the... But... if all this research... But... Could he really bring himself to kill me? No. Surely he wouldn't have...
Why won't you just let us go? We don't even know each other. All we want is to live ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want to live?
Yes. I just want to go on living. Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
You want to go on living. I want to keep living too. To keep living forever. That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on. If only some savior would suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is. Too bad that's not going to happen. Imagine that. If there really were such a person, you and I wouldn't be standing here like this, would we? Today's files are in. Time to wade through them just like usual. No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too. Thelindis? No. No. Why? But you bear no mark of the Crimson Moon. How could you possibly have anything to do with them? It cannot be! A diluted bloodline. Carefully concealed. I see it now. You've been living in the shadows. What a fool I've been. Numbing myself with talk of justice. Even imagining my friends would back me up. But in the end, Irminsul. Finster King! How today it's the descent. No. This cannot go on. I am.
Don't worry, but... If you let me go, you won't be able to complete your mission, will you?
Good point.
No, please! I just want to see the outside world again.
Go on living?
Yes. I know you're a man of your word. So please, just let me go.
If I let you leave, what will become of me? Just kidding. But remember, don't let anyone know you were caught. We'll be seeing each other again very soon if you do.
Even shadows in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
You've been whispering in my ear for days now, Vedifilnir. What are you trying to do?
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems. Let her go, Rerir, or you risk losing everything.
I will not abandon Thelindis.
then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is changing, Rerir. Keep your eyes peeled for your moment of opportunity.
That voice used to be so unclear. But now I know exactly whose it is. He won't tell me how to actually resolve. Tell me then! What will this moment of opportunity... And... no answer.
So, the Eclipse dynasty was purging. Well, massacre. The king's obsession with abyssal power left the future of... And it looks like this... It almost defied... And why does Vedderfanir, Daneslif's older brother, keep talking in Rerir's head? The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the time for something, we've been inside. There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines. And now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Sure, once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever it is.
Rerir, are you... Hey, Rerir!
Dane?
Quick, come with me. All right then, but make...
I've never seen Dane so worked up.
Well, this is a nice change, meeting you all at this hour. What?
Don't be ridiculous. We do...
You might ask your blade that same question. The word on the street is that...
If this is your way of offering me...
Oh, we can certainly discuss...
Robdatir. What brings you...
Why, Daneslif, of course. Please, cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rhine-daughter.
Well, the Universitas... Your president of the Vice President Veet does...
My success is of course. No, and as for Efter Veet, in missing out on the presidency, he's...
You're all here.
You must be Rerir.
Mr. Sertologi. Yes, I handled your case.
You're clearly a person of...
It's my brother, Vedderfanir. After he spoke at the court this morning...
Vedderfanir, does this mean the King's Circle...
It has nothing to do with trust. It's about what the king... I simply appease him. Because it's in the best interests of the University.
And also because you're slimy.
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion to be having?
Dane?
Rescue Vedderfanir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean...
That's far too...
I have no desire to commit... My blade will...
So, Vedderfanir's prop... The extent of his you have noble...
A letter of pardon. The chances of the... This black fog, another mystery.
author Thelindis, over the course of research dating back to the Crimson Moon Dynasty. However, there are a number, an enormous up to make matters worse. This is not a why. I apologize if we really made... This is for you.
Thelindis.
I've heard nothing. Rerir got back. You never saw him, and...
What if he finds out that you...
Don't be silly.
Are you scared of him?
I don't know. The Rerir I know doesn't match the person you all describe. Logically, I should be scared of him. And yet, I don't want to lose him. But enough about that. You should get going.
What's in it?
A piece of the moon.
A red moon?
That's right.
I promise.
The Crimson Moon blood, no matter how long.
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Sir Dainsleif, what are you? Is this... You know what happened? It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne. He has betrayed...
If you have any...
It's showtime. My job is to enter the prison and rescue the... Stay safe.
Look after my brother. Draw your blood.
And the smell is abominable. Clear. Found you. Hello. Surprised?
I certainly felt some surprise.
I'm curious.
It wasn't a prophecy. The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsessions.
But he didn't listen. Dane asked for my...
I do wonder.
Forgive my curtness. You can't have wisdom. There are things the king had to...
He wasn't entirely wrong.
Until what?
Just now.
Well, tonight could go a lot...
I sense it. But this is not the end. It is the beginning of a new... There are many... Is that a dagger?
With your abilities, I don't doubt...
Of course not. You mean...
Yes. I can't abandon...
In matters of fate, that is the
That... can't... I know it's your voice that I keep hearing in my head. Urging me to see how the world is changing, to seek more... You show me disaster, but you won't show me how to avoid it?
My voice? In your head? So, you hear it too. It turns out that we are not so different, you and I.
Vedifulnir just broke into the strangest smile I've ever seen in my life.
Very well then. For as long as you live, your story with Thelindis shall not... It is up to...
I will hold you to your word.
Thank you for setting me free. In return, I will tell...
Just then, a strange wave of energy...
If I were you...
The Universitas...
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again very...
Whatever Vedifulnir said, I didn't catch it. I didn't even help him out of the prison. There was no time to lose.
Can't hide the truth.
The Universitas. Allegedly the king, but if they were...
Help! Hold on! Don't let them anywhere near you! Save me!
That sounded like an explosion. So, what other... And given it's a major center of abyss research, anyone over at the Universitas will...
Monsters. Oh no, they're coming. It's no use. The table won't hold out much longer. The weapons. Of course. All the lab equipment was upgraded. I'm done for. Is anyone there? I need help. Ah! Stay back. Please stay back. Rear. So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave!
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution. I know how to end all this. You can have it back. The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
Thelindis? No, don't do it! Thelindis! Thelindis!
I told you, Rerir. Let her go. You will find someone better.
No! No, I won't do it! I have to save her!
By what means exactly? A lowly pawn. You lack the power and the strength of will.
Do you know a way? Tell me!
Come to the palace. Join us.
goodness, we...
Step forth and take your share.
You made it.
Not you too.
Hatred or grief, despair or desire. We all have our own.
Rerir. Rerir.
Flindis?
Were you daydreaming? You still remember, Rerir? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
Oh. You mean the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice. I will find you. And then, you can give me your answer.
So that's how the Raker of Solnari was born. A monster created by Cirque. Viewing other people's thoughts for too long can get uncomfortable. Right now, I'm feeling a strong... In a nutshell, the story of Conria is what happens when the truth... His past is filled with so... Everyone, I'm back. Can I get a...
Never! How are you holding up? She's fine. Boss is a pro.
Yes, I'm fine. You will have seen the events of Rerir's life through my thoughts. It's now clear that he is just a regular nobody.
I mostly agree. However, I would not consider Rerir to be a nobody. He was deeply...
Sounds to me like you're...
That's not what I meant.
Then try to remember now. As...
Cool!
Patience. You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the others. Yehoda?
Yes, boss! Let me get that door.
That's more like it. For a moment there, I was worried you'd forgotten about the first clause of your employment.
Forgive my curiosity, but...
It says I gotta do the annoying stuff that...
Is that right?
If something is in the... In any case, I've hardly shied away. There's nothing I dislike. Oh
no. Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend for yourselves. I'm not that kind of boss.
I'm sorry. What did you hear me say? I wasn't talking about labor.
Wait, how long have I been standing here?
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment ago. Boss, what's wrong? You look like you...
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hallucinated that whole scene back inside the office.
Hallucinated? But...
How indeed. This place should heed my will alone. All thoughts and actions that occur in here are just a result of
So you control everything in here?
More or less. But yes, it's a special technique of mine.
Has anything like this ever happened before?
Only once. It was the first.
Is there any similarity between what?
I suppose my thoughts are a little
Is there anything I can do to help?
The first clause of your contract clearly states that
Meaning, you're...
Meaning this...
Boss, it's...
Oh, listen to...
What?
Yes, really. Where would I ever...
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I suggest everyone find... Even though all... You don't want to dismiss mental fatigue. Just
Don't I have...
If we can find it...
Time to rally, everyone. Follow me. As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. You have my... This place looks familiar. That's not a good sign.
I wasn't expecting visitors at this.
Oh.
There you are. Sinue's been looking.
Oh, yeah? What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue? Hiding away some more loose...
What do you mean loose?
Hey, kid. Mind telling me what Sinuhe's been up to recently? I'm trying to get in his good books and I need a way in.
Get in his good books? Why? What do you want with my dad, Uncle Apepe?
I've written a new song. I was hoping to showcase it at the next festival, but...
A new song, huh? I'd love to stay and listen, but unfortunately, Uncle...
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sitting there warm...
Pile of stones. Got it. Hi, Dad. Uncle Wretched.
Ah, there's my little princess. If you'd gotten back just a little sooner, you could have shared the spoils of war with me.
Spoils of war? Who were you fighting against, Dad?
It was just a figure. I was talking about our war against thirst. I went out to fix our water supply problem, and now I'm back.
We have a well again.
That's right. I found a new one and brought back as much water.
If it wasn't for these blasted sandstorms, our wells wouldn't be caving in.
As the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed to... You know how prosperous our ancestors were. I've told... But things are...
So you're...
Special ambassador, they call it. It's nothing bad, okay? We've been isolated here in the desert for too long. Seeking opportunities elsewhere is the best thing...
So... Do you get anything good out of being...
Of course. My luck's improving all the time. That's our well, and you know it! You stole from us!
Did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either brave, stupid, or...
In that You're a liar and a cheat!
I heard Yehuda gasp, but I don't blame her. Most people are terrified by the sight of blood. Corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and daggers. The desert... There's a handwritten note on the ground. Let's see what it...
Halil, this is Sinuhe, chief of the This is my... I'm right. Praise the God. You told me to write. I urgent. This is an emergency.
Looks like this letter never got sent. The writer died a grisly death, and the letter was trampled into the ground. What a
Officer.
I thought you would at least have the...
This is the finest wine Aru village has to offer.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical of this entire...
Please, have faith. If not in us, then in our god. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you, take her away from this place.
I don't recognize...
She showed up here a few...
So, where...
Nowhere special. Just a sand dune.
What about the rest of your family?
Just the one. Correct.
So, no brothers, no sisters, no mother or
Any who have slept on a bed of sand, I call my brothers and my sisters. Apart from that, I have no family.
All right. Get over here. Sign your name on the form. Never? You're rather fair-skinned for a desert dweller.
Nefer, this term's assignments have been issued already.
Yes, Professor, I'm aware. I just had a couple more questions I wanted to get your perspective on.
Oh? Please, ask away.
Well, I saw the other students' problem sheets, and I couldn't help but notice that...
A weak student? Goodness, no. Quite the...
I think what you're saying is, a weak student wouldn't have noticed the discrepancy. And if they did, they certainly wouldn't complain about...
You see, sharp as they come. You see things the way they are, and I'm sure you know why they're like that.
Because of where I come from. Because I'm different.
I'm sorry, Nefer. I don't like it any more than you do. It's just... Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions. What's the other one?
I wanted to check... If someone sent me a letter to the Academia, where do I go to collect...
Ah, your family wrote to you. As...
Not exactly.
The House of Dane. Whatever you're looking for.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Oh, don't mention it.
Hey, don't. You're a great teacher, and you do your best for all your students. But the rules are the rules. You're not allowed to... It's not just the Academia, either. The whole...
Oh, my...
I haven't. This must be it. Let's take... A dilapidation survey from... This one was Who was it? This one... Guided in clinical terms for... This seems like something... Wait. What? The note says... This next one... A few words in recent... However, as well as education as grand sage, I do hope... And the sender is... So this is... whatever. I'm not exactly... I can't believe... I don't believe for... Wait.
Greetings, Halim. I don't know. In my tribe, the Shimti... This brings me to my... There was a terrible sound. The Eob and... I found a well. When we met, that aside, we have...
From the outset, the Academia... And you were so... You liar. And who fell for it? I think I'll... I just came to...
Nefer?
I'm quitting.
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity for you.
It was. Oh, and I didn't want to overfill my bag. What's wrong?
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your hometown?
Yeah, I lied. It's not rare at all. It's not worth much.
But Nefer...
All right.
Don't forget me, okay?
Yeah, I lied again. And as for... I'll be lucky. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador,
Please, sir. Lower the ever-shift...
Huh. So, you do know who you're dealing with?
This well is the perfect symbol of your strength, is it not?
You're not wrong. But I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to flatter us.
Of course not. I came to bring you some very good news. Some information that recently came to light, which might just be your Records uncovered by the Vahumana Darshan show that a certain well currently under... I checked the map carefully on my way over here.
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say, 50 million's a little low.
Don't get greedy. We know far more than you think. We know that you seized this well by force. Wasn't that the first step in your rise to power?
So what if it was?
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, it's something we're willing to overlook. The Academia is only interested in dealing with the de facto power holders in the region. I hope I am making myself clear.
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying to play me, I'll hunt down every one of your people and make you watch as I cut their heads.
I assure you, Chief, that would not be in your long-term interest. You see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to the rainforest, but surely even you recognize an ambassador's... And what does a barbarian like you have to lose anyway? You really think the Sumeru Academia would bother to come all this way just to lie to you?
All right, I take your point. The Academia is the highest authority in the land. In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed. Excellent news.
In fact, it calls for a celebration. Would you do us the honor of staying a while and enjoying some Eob hospitality?
Gladly. I am partial to wine myself, and I trust you are as well. So let's indulge in a few drinks together, in celebration of this momentous occasion.
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've taken the well.
What? Well, don't just stand there. Take it back.
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence in the Eob's military superiority.
What is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after we reach a deal, they seem...
I don't think so.
I am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will only deal with the de facto power holders. If you cannot regain control over the well...
No! Please, Ambassador, just give me some time. I swear the Unut will not get away with this. That well is ours, and so is the Mora.
Glad to hear it. I will wait here for an update.
If there is a traitor, I will find them. In the meantime, make yourself at home.
Much obliged. Wow. All it took was a few words and I've got him wrapped around my finger. What an amazing...
So, in summary, Ambassador, the Academia would rather negotiate...
The Eob are ruthless murderers who don't listen to reason. And now they have the gall to interfere in our research projects in the desert region. So let me ask you, Chief, if...
Kill them all, of course.
Precisely. The Academia does not tolerate those who stand in our way. The Eob have held back our academic pursuits for too... At the same time, there is...
We have our own rules out here. If the rainforest dwellers raised arms against...
Right. Natural. Weren't the Eob your allies? Let me be clear.
Say no more.
Good. Then I suggest you get to work. Get us access to that well and the... You see, Dad? Lying is easy when you know how. People will believe anything. Look at yourselves. You may be vile, savage monsters, but your butchered bodies bleed like any others. You're no different. You're the monsters who destroyed my home. They're just ordinary pet... I think we're even now. Maybe I've even done the desert a favor. Oh, Sinuhe. My gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, our tribespeople would still be alive. But you couldn't do what had to be done.
Nefer, it's okay. All of this is in the past now.
I believe I remember you promising to remain silent.
Yeah, but even so...
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
Alright, time for a sharp turn. So, anyway, that's enough of that. Feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired. Oh, Alma.
Yes, if we can find somewhere to sit down, I could certainly do...
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead. Yes.
Really? A temple? That's where this store... I guess that's how things go in the desert.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or...
You mentioned...
My biggest...
Ah.
I didn't know you were clued up.
I'm no expert in the history of...
Sounds impressive.
Oh, I know who you mean.
That's boss.
Sino's hardly a figure of
What about him?
Well, he's not. Please. This is... Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take.
Uh-oh. I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have I want to do...
A statue with the head of a...
That's Thoth, the Ibis King. One of the 7 pillars. Let's take a look.
It's just Ashru.
So, all is well?
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
Hold on!
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
How repulsive.
Timed that pretty well, didn't I? It's okay. I'm just glad no one...
Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsleif. Were you...
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this investigation, I was not naive to the dangers involved. I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice is still in...
I take that to mean that you saw the truth. That comes as a...
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I also managed to trap
Whoa, really? How'd you manage that?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was wrong long before we made it to... By using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past. Well, the monster formerly known as Rerir.
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone?
Rerir was a secret agent who reported...
No.
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why we were...
Speaking of your chess...
You overestimate me. You all saw the Unut and the Iab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of the final blow to the Having gotten my as I stood there, this chess set is my gift from the... With this chessboard, every god...
It is the same with...
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes. Gather the others. It's time to... Thank you all for being... As promised, the Raker of...
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. But it does not... No matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, he becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Tevat suffers the...
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen the spatial gateway that appeared in Rerir's memory?
Never. But I have heard stories of something called the Moon Gate, and this seems to fit the description.
Miss Lama, any thoughts on this?
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions, the moon is believed to hold many secrets. The term Moon Gate is one I have heard before, but as is the case with all...
Then back to Miss Columbina. As a moon goddess yourself, do you have some idea of where the Moon Gate leads to?
Not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the power of the Frost Moon, and my strength is recovering well. I can sense that the gate would open at my command.
But there's more to the power of the Frost Moon than that?
Yes. A moon goddess has the right to open the Moon Gate, and right now...
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world beyond the gateway. I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Rerir made it through unscathed. The evidence pointing to this is the fact that the Rehir of Solnari exists in the form of countless fragments. With the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet, the wild hunt proliferates wherever his scattered fragments lie, drawing hordes of...
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful force? Hence, why the wild hunt is a distributed phenomenon, rather than a unified one?
Makes sense to me. Explains why the wild hunt is so pervasive.
Without the power of the Abyss on his side, he almost certainly...
I could not agree more.
It is a compelling explanation, and one that accords with my present understanding of Abyss creatures. Whether the life form in question is primitive or advanced, if a curse has extended its lifespan unnaturally, this raises some interesting questions. I will run some experiments. That being said, regardless of whether my research bears fruit, I would like to thank Miss Nefer for conducting such a thorough investigation.
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo. I too hope that the information I have shared today prove...
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
It's just... When I think of the man I once knew as Rerir, I struggle to understand why things had to turn out like this.
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any
Mine too. We can never know all the hows and whys of the way things are. The moon and stars are full of untold secrets and lies. And the skies are host to many more mysteries than these alone.
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time. Thank you, both.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today's meeting. I'm sure Nefer needs some time to recover. She's been through an awful lot.
That's very thoughtful of you, Lama.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest and... Hey, is this a bad time?
Why not? It's just a hotel room.
If it's all the same, I'll just stay out here. I might not look the part, but I'm technically a knight. Barging into people's private quarters isn't the kind of thing... Anyway, Nefer went back to the curate. Firstly, although it's only a matter of time before he finds a way to break out. We have to come up with...
Honestly?
Well, it felt like some kind of sales pitch, you know?
2 days?
That remains to be seen. You have some history with him, right? Great. All right. We figured we'd bounce the idea off you first.
Oh, Paimon's dying to hear this.
All right. So... we felt a little uneasy about roping you into this.
Roping us in? Why would you even say that? We know the stakes here. It's all of us against the Reher of Solnari, or none of us stand a chance.
I choose my words very intentionally, I'll have you know. I like to think there's an art to striking a down-to-earth tone even when the stakes are through the roof.
Sir Varka, I have a few thoughts about this plan.
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated. In my view, the most sensible lineup would be like...
I see your point, yeah. But if that's how we're going to approach this... To be clear, I don't doubt your abilities. Far from it. I just want to make sure. Are you really willing to take all this on?
I want to do everything within my power. The Reher of Solnari is a truly fearsome opponent, and if I do my part...
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. As in, most people weigh up the... Of course, everyone appreciates a fearless
Thank you, Sir Varka.
Well, I should be the one thanking you. It means a lot to have you on board.
This is a
Great question. Firstly, secondly, thirdly, turns out...
As someone who's had...
Understood.
Well, everyone...
Plan approved. Scheduling.
Okay, any firepower you need, I got you covered. Let's light this baby up.
The Frost Moon saw...
And the rest of you? No objections?
Wait!
Everyone says things they regret.
A very...
This plan...
We shall indeed. Also...
It's not often I get called Dory in a work...
So... In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune.
The walls are thin here.
Okay, fine. Oh, it most certainly does not. Said Mom.
Okay.
It's a lucky charm that a great man... I finally...
You're right.
You will? You're putting me in a difficult...
It's a very useful thing to have around. But I have a funny feeling it won't be around much longer. I guess we'll see in a couple of days.
Looks like bankruptcy for me.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic. See this through and you never know. You might find a new business opportunity on the other side.
Dory, how are things going? Feeling ready? Oh, I was born ready. We only have 2 days. You think Lord Sangamabe would let an opportunity like this slip by? Don't forget, when something... Ta-da! See? It's right here. Ah, it's so pretty. Did you make it? Aha! No wonder you were talking about Lucky Charms at the meeting. That's not the full story. It actually started a while back as a project between me and Mage Alec. I passed this on to the Dendro Archon and anyway, point being, it was the Dendro Archon who asked Kaveh to build this little contraption. Took him long enough. He stressed over it for ages. Must have gone through at least a dozen designs before producing a final miraculous. So nosy. Surely it could be. Or maybe either way. Huh? What? Paimon's just... Well, a long time ago, I made a promise to myself. I promised that I was always gonna be Alice, and more than that. Oh, that? Don't be thinking of my priority. All right. I do say so, and... Oh, and...
Rise with the sun! Traveler, Paimon.
Everything going smoothly?
Per the plan.
What?
That depends on your
Harmless, lifeless. These words are accurate descriptions.
The Wild Hunt is an interesting phenomenon. In and of itself, it doesn't seem... Master griped a lot about the wise Horoptetyr, and seemed somewhat fascinated with the Falcerta. I don't think that was... It's a strange... Perhaps the only... Oh, sorry. Back to our research findings. You could think of this, unfortunately...
Oh, that's terrible!
Miss Columbine is... It's as if her
Given the circumstance... Time to kick off the backup.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! This is for you. Duriak!
Ah, how wonderful.
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you.
All right, then.
Burn it down!
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes. My lady. What are you saying? Within the next 24 hours, we will face the biggest crisis the world has ever seen. This is not a burden that we deserve to bear, but I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to... For me, that means fighting for the future. This gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Varka, Knight of Boreas.
Hey, everyone. Guess I should introduce myself. Well, to start with, I know my way around a battlefield. The biggest strengths are honesty and hard-workingness. Anyway, point is, I don't intend to let
Rise with the sun!
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina, was it? I believe that's...
That's right. Names are funny.
Yes.
I have a... but it's what everyone calls me. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people. Maybe...
You're different.
You're more perceptive than most. I'm sure your long life and rich range of experience explains that. Do you ever find yourself missing Conria, Mr. Dainsleif?
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. Other times I'm lying on the ground, defeated. I don't recall any happy moments from that time.
Is that because hatred survives longer than love and affection?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. But whatever the thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without your efforts, I never could have learned the hidden truth of his story.
You're welcome. I know he's your friend.
Friend, he betrayed me. And I never...
Okay. You see, you're torn. Now you know what
I need some time.
Of course. I completely understand. Actually, I went through some...
You mean the Harbingers who...
Yes. I always thought they were only... And even now...
Clearly, they view you as a...
I feel a little guilty now. I regret not seeing her help for what it was. And not treasuring it. I see the guilt that you're feeling now. Because I feel it too. Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there?
Huh.
Sure. Hello.
Ah! They caught us!
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish...
You will?
They needn't be.
That doesn't matter to them. You can't control their...
It's nearly showtime! Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flint's!
Not too long.
Are you nervous?
Quite the opposite. When I was away, but after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, I came to realize something. A light, my restless flame.
Oh, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing.
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae whose primary concern was hibernation, it was hardly ideal. But it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join forces with you in this.
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at... Please, I'm just doing my part.
Never! Over here!
Aino asked me to relay a message. Meanwhile,
Excellent. It won't hold him much longer.
No sense sitting...
I agree. Paimon, find a safe...
Got it! Be careful, Traveler!
I will.
Everyone, take your positions as soon as the battle starts. Every ounce of strength we have in our bones, let us bring to the...
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Stay
Moonlight!
Let me help you
Praise
guys!
It began with the moon, and so shall it end.
The moon will protect you.
The moonlight betrays you. Do you see now?
Close your eyes.
From here, when will it be as you foretold?
Your foul spirit is not welcome here.
Break first.
Out of my sight!
No! We've been separated.
Destroyed!
You okay?
Reborn!
Never! Where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before. Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
Lauma! Can you hear me?
Silence.
Voices are gone. But at least I know they're still there. I need to focus. Stick to the plan. Remember my most important task. Just stalling me. If I can stall him for long enough, the moment will come. I've got this. The shield's broken.
Death is within my grasp.
Don't push your luck. Curses. There's no other way.
The only way to defeat Rarer is to borrow his own power. That means Columbina will have to disappear while you have to hold...
Never! Your eyes are bleeding.
Soon you will be powerless to resist. And then...
But that dust will plague your memories. Come on.
Any other tricks up your sleeve? Let's see them. As entertaining as...
You don't fool. I have to stoke his rage. You fear what you cannot...
Well...
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you! What's happening? That power... I've seen it before!
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using Pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rhindaughter in our midst!
How about that?
power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open!
I don't, but someone else does.
Goodbye, Rerir.
We won.
Nefer, how are your eyes?
It's not too late.
Let me handle it. Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most reckless.
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at...
Even so. In business terms,
I'd be hard...
Still, people suffer. I had hoped you...
Thank you.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing. I'll send full... My dear friends, we have...
The moon will remember this day. There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone, and since Nefer...
Hold up.
I only feel the pain. There's no actual damage. I just thought I should tell you.
But I must say...
Things are a little... different now from how they were. I'm learning to share how I truly feel with my friends.
Friends?
How are you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right.
Phew.
Glad to hear you didn't stop.
Well, honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual
Well,
Oh yeah, and Albedo he also dropped out, if you're feeling up to it. We're here!
Traveler and Paimon! Perfect time!
How are you feeling today?
Much better.
Relieved to hear it. If that... Yep.
Oh wait, where's Nefer?
How are her...
Nefer's right over... I'm sure she'd love...
Traveler, Paimon, turns out...
Yeah,
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda?
Oh, sure! Did you hear that?
You bet!
Sure thing!
The Raker of Solnari. No, anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people. Perhaps. What else is left when everything... If you're... It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call... Look at the Ibis King. He's never brought. Why else would he give? Well, his response. Did he really think I'd fall? So that's enough. He's a prison. He lived. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do? Good. If you ask me, for example. So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them. Oh, is that what it looks like? Well, when you find yourself in a situation you can't... If you understand what's at stake, very good.
Oh, wait! Now that the pet, after all that...
Huh? Am I...
So... Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human interaction from hanging out with Bosco 2 than him. Although... now you mention it, he hasn't bothered me in a while.
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to the world. But I somehow doubt that's what... He won't lie low forever. So we'd better stay on.
Ah, Lord Sangama Bay. How lovely. I must thank you.
Why come and ask me when you clearly know already?
I mostly came to thank you.
That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangama Bay. Play your card.
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable
Huh?
Let's see. The first plot of land you purchased in Nodcry, your desert interests, and...
Stop! What do you think you're doing? Exposing...
It's nothing to hide from. They're all perfectly legitimate investments. And some of...
How did you...
You're a curious case, Lord Sangama Bay. You don't like... But I'm afraid no matter... You did it first.
It was disasters are capricious things. They strike without any warning. My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. Somewhere with plenty of food, water, and medicine. Where everyone... It was something I looked... The tech people...
It's a pity that...
So? What's the problem?
But surely you have...
You don't get... Just thinking...
Thank you.
For...
And the pen...
Oh, that.
Seems like we've...
Yeah. So long that...
That would be your...
Yeah. Though it's been years since... It's not like my sister can't help me now.
Not everything.
Yeah.
Well, that...
Oh, absolutely. You've got a lot going for you, too. Boss of the Curatorium of Secrets?
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
How have you been holding up? Any adverse reactions? If you start...
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster.
What?
You played an sometimes.
Let's do a quick demonstration.
Thank you.
See? Did you catch that? A masterclass?
Hey, you guys!
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, Traveler.
Seems like you've recovered.
Can I get you...
Huh?
Handling a drink?
I'm a believe, to be totally honest.
Don't worry, that's...
To put it in this... When facing an enemy you have no hope of defeat. So, instead of looking for a way to overpower, for this to work, for added security, the alchemical... That power.
What surprised, given his history with Rerir.
It must have been a...
Absolute. He was torn, but anyway...
That's the only reason you're here.
Yes. I've thought a lot about it. And I've realized that you, me, and Arlaki... I think this is very important. So I felt...
Well, this is a new one. I'm so moved. I can't even hold my teacup.
Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being co-workers?
What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold? Right now, my politeness module is active. But if you say another word, I swear I'll shut it down.
If your politeness module was active, wouldn't you say the word please at some point?
Polonia, please see Lady Columbina to the door.
Will you still invite me to your next tea party?
What?
Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it myself this time?
We just wanted to...
Why? Out of concern for my safety?
Mostly because you kinda helped us out, so we just wanted to check you were okay. Looks like all your robots are fixed, huh?
Oh, don't you worry about that. Tea time is already a write-off. The visitor before you managed to kill my appetite. If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead and help yourself. Otherwise, it's going to waste. My coasters are still missing in action, though.
Whoa! Pretty hefty notebook. Look at all those...
You can ignore those. They're just dumb scribblings. I doodle and write in my free time, and other times, I grit my teeth and note down all the crazy... Trying to predict the future is like... Huh. Although, having said that, who else? Pretty much all the Mecha and Fontaine are his... Wait! I mean, I guess we were friendly and... Yep. In fact, I'm probably the only normal person. We used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before he passed away, he asked me to destroy all... I honored his... I mean, I couldn't let the genius of Lord Artifice...
So...
I just... Alain's were... Not that there's... Anyway, while we're on the... Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood years together in the Narzissenkreuz Institute. They were all quite competitive, but beneath the friendship and the rivalry, unfortunately, childhood would end. A mad dream that would normally only capture the minds of Luna. And if Renee and Alain had been people of... But alas, the first of them to fall. Against Alain's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve. It's complicated. Perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then. The next time they... And although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance. As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of self, but I'm told that the attempted resurgence... What do you think? Do you admire or do you Same difference, really. Just a matter of perspective. Doesn't surprise me. You share one thing in common, after all. The only difference is, your dream, I don't like... Maybe I could understand if Renee had just been an ordinary person. But anyway, that's enough about Renee. Now, moving on to Alain Guillotin. He managed, to his credit I suppose, the loss of his family, and after that, the only thing supporting his work was the same dream that had dragged his close. But although I think that, yet Alain's, once he quit work. He told me, I think that all, at the very end, many years, and that is, one went all, the other sought. I do, even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. They were young children, or maybe, but instead, do you think the desire to save oneself? He gave the no elaborate. All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor for I'm gonna go tinker. Polonia, exit.